So the problem is, the first time I wasn't trying.
Oh! Did it land backwards? I can feel plastic on my eyeball.
You look cool. You look. Don't change it. Just do the whole reaction like that.
I can't because of the.
Good morning, party people.
We might be nearly out of time, but we're not out of style. Oh shit! I'd cut you off there, and I feel very rude.
Don't worry about it. Welcome to the breakdown.
Like our man Freddie D.
Johnny still sucks.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
So is Limp Bizkit, or so their new album would suggest. We're going to jump onto one of the tracks off the new album, Out of Style.
Yeah, sorry this is a little bit late, but we've been very, very busy. So, yeah, by the time you're seeing this, you've probably already heard it plenty of times.
We also were waiting to see if they released anything, visualizer, full video clips, whatever. Nothing has dropped, so we're just going to jump on this anyway, because Limp Bizkit is a band that I hated on unnecessarily and really informed my taste in music when I was a early teen. Pre-teen, in fact.
Oh. Yeah, no, I was probably late teens.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
22,
yeah.
Sure, 20s. Yeah, no, look, they have copped a lot of shit. And look, I think it was easy to sort of pick on him back in the day because Fred was such a polarising figure. Like, he was very outspoken, he was very confident, he was very, off the shoulder remarks about things and people, but I think that comes from the rap element. The rap scene has always been big for that. Now, I don't give a fuck who you are, where you come from, what you like. If you can sit there and argue to me that Wes, Sam and John are three of just probably the best musicians to ever come out of the new metal scene, and Wes as a guitarist in general,
phenomenal,
then you're kidding yourself, because they're fucking great musicians.
These guys made new metal. They made it what it was. They obviously had bands that came along that probably had a bit more success, like Linkin Park.
But it was pretty much them and Korn.
100%.
Yeah.
Dude, All in the Family.
So cool.
When they were together, that was like, I remember 11-year-old me sitting on the bus at the back, singing along to that
The Family Values tour video from, I think it was 98 or something. Maybe even earlier, maybe 97, 98, 99. The first one with Korn, Limp Bizkit, Rammstein, Orgy, Incubus, Ice Cube. What a fucking time.
Imagine that.
Anyway, so I'm pumped. I'm pumped to get into this. Let's see if they still suck. In a good way.
Still suck in a good way?
Yeah. Well, are you waiting for me to make a sex joke?
Your life is a sex joke. 3, 2, 1.
We cannot change the past, but we can start today to make a better tomorrow.
Profound.
Hit it!
Woo! Woo! That's a fucking rip. That's a riff.
That's a sick riff.
That is a Wes riff. That's a Limp Bizkit riff. That's a fucking powerful opening. We didn't mention, this is the first song off the album. That's part of the reason we've done it. That's sick.
Yeah, so strong. When I did first hear that, and I've been listening to this once through, because I was like, I do want to do a fairly good reaction, but I couldn't wait. First time I did hear that, I think I did the same reaction myself then. It's been like, oh.
Yeah, dude. It's so powerful. That is what I wanted from Wes.
I've been asking for something. While I'm asking for nothing. When's it gonna change? Hurts
Good
me
vocals.
in a loving kind of way. I'ma celebrate. Yeah. It's time to rock this motherfucker, cause I'm always out of style. Never change my style, cause my style is kinda fresh. You bitches asking for a sound check. Check 1, 2, bitch. You barely touch the ground yet. Choked up on your bounce skate. Coming down the mountain. Copycat, you lucky that I let you hang around me.
That
Boy,
it's so Fred, man.
It's 100%, 100%. That is iconic of his vocals.
Yeah, even the stuff like the fresh is so cool, man. Like, this is,
Bizkit out there on the bounty. In the war zone, got these campers all around me. We should be on the same team.
his voice sounds good.
Yeah, really good.
It sounds good, man. It's nice. Like,
I saw him a few years ago, though. Even live, he sounded great.
Yeah, and I did recently watch their Lollapalooza set. Now, I don't know if it was because he was out of sort of like practice for a bit. There were moments where I was just like, he doesn't seem to have the aggression anymore, and he seems to be sort of a bit reserved on some of the notes.
Yeah.
And he's not doing anything like crazy, but he sounds nice. It's a nice melodic chorus to go with it. We're getting the rap that we like from him. Yeah, I think he's definitely underrated because of who he is as a vocalist.
Yeah, and look, that genre did become a bit of a laughing stock for a while, which then exacerbated that, I think.
Yeah.
But I'm loving it.
I would say delirious for the record. Looking back as a skeptic, why is there a cross hanging from my necklace? When's it gonna change? Hurts me
Rude.
in a loving kind of way. I'ma celebrate. Yeah, it's time to rock this motherfucker, cause I'm always out of style. Never change my style, cause my style is kinda fresh. You bitches asking for a sound check. Check 1, 2, bitch. You barely touch the ground yet. Choke up on your bounce game. Coming down the mountain. Copycat, you lucky that I let you hang around me. Check 3, 4, Bizkit out there on the bounty. In the war zone, got these campers all around me. We should be on the same team.
I love that.
And the bass tone.
Yeah,
Boom, boom,
yeah.
boom, 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 boom.
On the motherfucking same team. If we ain't doing nothing, we're nothing.
Oh, that's cool.
We should be on the same team. On the motherfucking same team. If we ain't doing nothing, nothing. It's time to rock this motherfucker, cause I'm always out of style.
Sick.
Never change my style, cause my style is kinda fresh. You bitches asking for a sound check. Check 1, 2, bitch. You barely touch the ground yet. Choke up on your bounce game. Coming down the mountain. Copycat, you lucky that I let you hang around me. Check 3, 4.
That riff is so good.
On the bounty. In the war zone. Got these campers all around me.
Woo!
Strong. Real strong.
That's really strong.
There was a lot of cool little production notes in there as well in the
Yeah.
mix that didn't necessarily stand out, but I think would really be noticed if you played through again without them.
I think they've always been really good at that because obviously having DJ Lethal helps. You got
Bring
a
it
lot
on.
of samples and sounds. Nice. And also the fact that Wes, if you go back and listen to a lot of Limp Bizkit stuff and you just listen to a lot of the sounds in there, and it's usually in breaks where there's no sort of main riff going on, and it's Wes making these sounds through his guitar. If you've ever gone and listened to any of his side projects, fuck man, like some of the shit that dude can do on guitar is absolutely insane. He's such a talent. That the riff, look, I loved everything about that song, but the riff carried it.
100%. That was so unique and fun.
It was groovy. It was that new metal. It had almost like a genty sort of feel to the stabs, like without sounding gent. Yeah, it was just really, really strong, that riff. It's so cool.
I loved it.
It was great. Fred sounds good. I loved that break where it went...
Just the drums and vocals?
yeah, man.
Sick,
You could
yeah.
hear all those little ghost notes. You could hear how open the hi-hats were. You could hear them, like, resonating off each other.
You can't see this, but it's just him doing this. What did you guys think? Are you fans of Limp Bizkit? Or not really interested in that? I don't think, even if you're not, I don't think you can deny the level of musicianship in that.
You also can't deny the impact that they had on the music scene.
You're absolutely right.
If this is something I'm interested in, if you have watched this and you really do dislike Limp Bizkit, give me an answer or an example of why you don't, even without Fred, in a musical sense. I'd really like to understand what you don't like about that. If it's just not your style, that's
I would
cool.
understand if someone don't like it because of him. Because for me, vocals are a super important part. It's why a lot of death metal I don't get down with because if the vocals
sure.
aren't right. So I can understand that, but I would like, as Johnny said, to know what it is you don't like about it. If you're not a fan, comment below, let us know your thoughts. But we dug it, and hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys fresh.
Does that work?
Sure.
Cause I'm always out of style. Never change my style, cause my style is